I bought some sealed 3DS games online, so let's take a look at them and open them. So yeah, I bought 3 sealed, brand new 3DS games. I love the 3DS. I've got videos on the channel, and if you hadn't seen it, the last video I uploaded was about this, which is a limited edition Pokemon Alpha Sapphire 2DS. So go and check that out if you're interested. But yeah, in this video, I'm gonna be taking a look at these 3 games just here, which are brand new and sealed. You can see, you know, they've still got the Nintendo seals on them. So I wanted to just sort of talk about some of these games and open them up. So being a huge fan of the 3DS, both me and Christina have the new 3DSs, and I've got the XL and the normal one, and I've got the 2DS as well. I'd say 60% of my collection is sealed, but I wanted to open these up and sort of just go over them with you. So the first one I've got to show you is this one, which is Dillion's Dead Heat Breakers, something like that, I think it's called. And I'm pretty sure over here in the UK, at least, we are the only people that got a sealed, you know, like a physical version is what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure everywhere else just had it on the eShop. So over here in the EU, or specifically the UK, we got the physical versions, whereas everywhere else had to get this on the eShop. Next up, we've got this one, which is Chibi-Robo Zip Lash, just here. Now this, I have no idea what this is, and the same with the previous one as well. I just bought these because they're a really good price. You know, they were so cheap from a retailer over here in the UK, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna add these to my collection because it'd be stupid not to at this price point. I literally paid £5 each for these, which is crazy because for 3DS games in particular, especially physical, are going up and up and up and up and up because, you know, the eShops are shutting down next March 2023. So everyone's going to start going a bit crazy for the physical. So I wanted to jump on these really quickly. So yeah, this is Chibi-Robo. I've no idea what this is. I do recognize the little guy, like this dude on the front. I recognize him. I think Nintendo tried to make him a thing, but it just kind of like never happened. I'm pretty sure he's had other games as well, but I've never played any. And then the last one, which is by far my favorite one, and this one did not cost me £5. I did actually pay a little bit more for this one, but this is Luigi's Mansion. Now this isn't the Luigi's Mansion 2, which is also on the 3DS, which I also have on the shelf behind, but this is actually a remake of number 1. So this is a full-blown remake of Luigi's Mansion that originally launched on the GameCube, but it's actually 2-player as well. So you can 2-player co-op this game, and they launched this in like 2018, and it was just really weird. Like they launched this, I'm pretty sure, alongside Luigi's Mansion 3, which came out on the Switch. So at the same time as the Switch, they launched this. And as far as I'm aware, no one really cared because everyone wanted the Switch version, the new one, which is amazing, by the way. Luigi's Mansion 3 is great. So this just kind of got swept under the rug. And yeah, it was really weird. A lot of places still have this because it's still relatively new. And that's how I managed to get this. I actually got it on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description if you want to pick up this as well, because, you know, it's going to be cracking. So right now, what I'm going to do is open this. And I know over time, it'll probably be worth a lot more, but I'm just going to open it anyway. So let's do it. Oh, he's doing it. Yep. There we go. First one, unsealed, like that. So let's take a look inside the box, shall we? So there we go. We got all the stuff in the middle. So what we get is actually the little like 3DS family thing. So it shows the 2DS, the new 2DS XL, and the new 3DS XL as well. And then we get a bunch of like posters about games for the 3DS as well. So you got Yokai Watch, Pokemon Sun and Moon, and a load of other stuff on there. And then the other bit that nobody cares about. And then, of course, we get the game itself. So just here is the actual game. Whoa! It jumped right out at me. So this is the game cartridge just here for Dillion's Dead Heat Breakers. Now this is, I'm pretty sure he had other games as well, but I've never seen them before and I definitely never played them. But it's kind of like some weird Western game. So Dillion is like an armadillo. Dillion the armadillo, and you pretty much just go around and kind of like, I don't know, it seems like a bit of a tower defense game, but you're actually in control. It's kind of like a bit of a racing game at the same time. You've got to like speed off because you're an armadillo that kind of acts like Sonic, and you kind of like zoom and then fly off, and you've got to like defeat enemies from like invading your bases. And yeah, I mean, on the back it says life with Dillion at the post-apocalyptic frontier. So help Dillion protect frontier villagers in thrilling racing battles. Fortify your bases with gunners to halt the enemy advance. So yeah, as from what I could gather from the trailer, it seemed like a bit of a tower defense game. So you kind of like plan out where these attacks are going to happen, and you put defenses in this map, and then you can actually be in that whilst the attack happens, and you go around and you've got to take out the enemies. It looks pretty cool. Like, I do like the look of this. It gets really good reviews as well, and I'm definitely happy that I picked this one up for my collection because I'd never heard of it before. The only reason I found this was purely because of the price point, and then after I bought it, I looked into it and was like, you know what, this actually looks really good. All the reviews are great, you know, so I'm pretty happy that I've got this, and of course I'll definitely be giving it a go at some point. But let's move on to the next one. Chibi-Robo Zip Lash on the Nintendo 3DS. I'm going to open this brand new sealed copy, so let's do just that. If I can get into it. There we go. He's started the unwrap and peeling it off. Oh, it's coming out. There we go. It's stuck. I can't do it. There we go. I'm sorry to all of you people that would rather that I just kept all these sealed on my shelf, but I'm a playing collector. That's the way I see it. I like buying new when I can, and then I like ripping the packaging off just to annoy people. No, it's not. Yeah, I just like having a new copy that I've unwrapped myself. But anyway, this is Chibi-Robo Zip Lash right here. And it says on the back, swing into action with your Chibi unplug or Chibi plug and help Chibi-Robo save the world. But what do we get inside the box? So, ooh, here we go. So we get the usual stuff in the middle. Not as much as we got in the last one, but there we go. That's that rubbish. And then we've got 2DS, new 3DS, and new 3DS XL. And then inside this one, we get a color like manual or like, you know, advertisement of different games, which is pretty cool. I do like these. I miss that the Switch doesn't come with anything like this, to be honest. But Chibi-Robo, here we go. I'm taking it out. There is the game cart just here for Chibi-Robo. So yeah, like I said, this is like a weird platforming game, and you're like this tiny little robot dude that looks like a spark plug, and you kind of just throw this kind of plug around, and it says throw and bounce your plug off of objects. I can't read, everyone knows that. Greedy aliens have stolen our snacks. Can you find them and complete the snack album? That sounds incredibly random. You've got this tiny little robot dude throwing up a donut, sweets, and chocolate on the back. Let's see if the camera will focus on that. So the aim of the game looks like you've got to find some donuts, which definitely sounds like something I can do. You know, I'm not, you know, adverse to having a donut here and there, you know. And it also says you can use the Chibi-Robo amiibo to get figures and bonus stages from Chibi capsules, transform into the golden adventurer Super Chibi-Robo. Random. So yeah, this is like a platforming game. It actually looks quite fun. It looks really basic, I must admit, but it does look quite good. I really like platforming games myself, and this just looks light-hearted and fun, and sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you don't need a super serious game. Sometimes you just want a bit of light-hearted fun, and I think that's exactly what Chibi-Robo offers. Like I said, I'm pretty sure, just like with Dillion's Dead Heat Breakers, I think Dillion's had other games, and Chibi-Robo, I'm like really sure he has as well. Or she, could be a she as well, you know. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. So let's move on. And finally, we've got the best one, in my opinion, which is Luigi's Mansion. So I've got a fresh copy of Luigi's Mansion just here. It's a brand new sealed copy for 3DS, and I'm gonna unseal it right now for all of you. So let's crack it open, shall we? If I can get into it. Where's the little thing? Wow, they've really made this so that you can't get into it. Normally there's like a little bit that you can open, but not on this one. Oh, I found it. Here we go, here we go. So, yep, there we go. I'm gonna unseal it. Oh, unsealing it, look at that. There we go. Now it is no longer brand new. Well, it is, but it's just not sealed anymore. So this is my copy of Luigi's Mansion on 3DS. Let's take a look at what's inside it. Wow, that is really stuck. Look at this. I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on that. Cool. Crazy. Oh, this one, it didn't come with anything. What's going on? That's a little bit of a disappointment. I was expecting, it's kind of got less and less. Have you seen this? Dillion's Heartbreakers, like, had loads of stuff in it, and then Chibi-Robo had a couple of things, and now this, you just get this rubbish in there. Okay, whatever. Cheers, I would have liked some Luigi's Mansion stuff in the middle, but no. Whatever, Nintendo, do what you do. There's the cartridge. So let me take out the cartridge for you so you can take a look at it. Here is the Luigi's Mansion cartridge, right there. Now, Luigi's Mansion, if you've never seen it before, is amazing. It originally came out on the GameCube, like I said, and this is a complete remake or remaster for the 3DS of Luigi's Mansion 1, which I said before is fully co-op. So one of you plays as Luigi and the other plays as Gooigi. If you don't know about Luigi's Mansion, well, Luigi basically wins something or like whatever, and he ends up being in a mansion, and there's ghosts everywhere, and Mario gets trapped. And your idea, like the whole premise of the game is that you're gonna go and save Mario from all the ghosts and boos and everything else. So Luigi has the poltergust or something like that. It's like a Hoover, you know, a vacuum cleaner, and he's got to go and suck up all the ghosts. It's super fun, and Luigi is such a little scaredy cat, and you know, you've got to just go around and do all this. It's so much fun. I've played probably Luigi's Mansion 3 more than anything, but I did have Luigi's Mansion 1 on GameCube back in the day, and I'm really, really hyped to have Luigi's Mansion 1 essentially on the 3DS to play wherever I want, handheld portable. That is like super hype for me. I've been wanting to buy this for ages. So on the back it says, Mario, where are you? Timid Luigi gathers up his courage to explore an eerie mansion looming in the darkest heat of the woods in the spooky action remake. Vacuum up ghosts with the Poltergust 3000, and you've got a torch as well, so you can stun a ghost with a burst of light and then suck it up, which is really cool. And it says new, team up in 2-player co-op, work together to catch these ghosts, which is great. Now it does say, oh what? Oh yeah, okay, that's what I was expecting. In the small print, it says on the back, the mansion co-op mode requires 1 copy of software per player. So that means at some point I'm probably going to have to buy another copy of this so I can force Christina to play with me so we can actually play Luigi's Mansion on our 3DSs together, because why not? But you know, I've got Luigi's Mansion 2 on 3DS too, but this is the one that I've been really, really wanting. This is the one that's like, you know, the newer version and the remake of number 1. So there we go. I'm not actually going to go and play these. I've been playing the trailers of the games over this whole video as whilst I've been talking. Maybe I will do another video where I show some gameplay, but you can expect to see some shorts on the channel, 100% of gameplay of these games. So make sure you go down there and subscribe. The other thing is I've got so many sealed games for the 3DS. Like I said, like half of my collection is actually sealed. So if you want to see more videos where I take a few games out and we kind of look at them, just like this video, let me know down in the comments if this is something you're enjoying or whatever. I would love to know, and then I will do more videos like this in the future. If it's not for you, well then tell me anyway. Be like, Andy, I prefer the Switch stuff. That's okay as well, you know, but just let me know. And if you want to see some other videos that are about the 3DS, then check them out just here. I've got some videos, well, check this one out, which is the unboxing of this, which is, you know, the 2DS Pokemon edition. So check out that video up here, and then I've got another 3DS video just down here as well, so go and check those videos out and subscribe as well. I'll see you in the next one.